Show. And here is your host, Lady Dee. Good morning, all. As you all know, our seniors at Crossland High School will be taking exams for different classes in order to graduate. Today's segment, I will be talking about test-taking strategies you can use in order to be and do successful on the exam. So I hope you all enjoy my show with some tips you can use to do great. So now I'll be reading the passage. It's called To an Inconstant One. I loved thee once, I'll love no more. Thine be the grief as in the blame. Thou art not what thou was before. What reason should I be the same? He that can love unloved again hath better store of love than brain. God send me love my debts to pay, while on thrifts for foods their love away. Nothing could have my love, O airy throne, if thou hadst still continued mine. Yea, if thou hadst remained thy own, I might perchance have yet been thine. But thou thy freedom didst recall, that is, thou might elsewhere enthrall. And then how could I be but disdain a captive's to remain? When new desires have conquered thee, and changed the object of thy will, it had been lethargy in me, not consistency to love thee still. Yea, he had been a sin to go, and prostitute affection so, since we are taught no prayers to say to such as must to others pray. Yet do thou glory in thy choice of his good fortune boast. I'll neither grieve nor yet rejoice to see him gain what I have lost. The height of my disdain shall be to laugh at him, to blush for three. To love thee still, but good no more, a beggar's at a beggar's door. So basically what the passage is saying is, I loved you once, but why should I continue to love you when you aren't the same? So there's no reason for me to love you anymore. A choice needs to be made. I would give you my love, but that would be a waste of time because I'm getting nothing in return. And I'm not the one to blame. I don't remember what being free feels like because I have been in love. So if you want to pull me in, you got to go all in to win my love. Unless you are satisfied, and you will be better off without me. I'll be gone while you overreact by yourself. If you come to the realization of kindness, if it ever crossed your mind, don't come at me sad, bringing my happiness down. If you don't change, I will continue to give you the love I have given you thus far, and I'll keep loving myself. So that's basically what I thought the So as you know, I just finished reading the passage, so now I'm going to read the questions and explain to you all what the question is asking you to do. So for number 46, the question says, the speaker's question in line 4 is justified based on the logic of A, reciprocal action, B, reverse psychology, C, ends justifying meanings, D, trial and error, E, mutual conscience. Question 47 is asking, in line 5, the speaker refers to one who A, falls in and out of love repeatedly, B, consistently falls in love with those who spurn his affection, C, basically considers himself unworthy of love, D, tends to love those who are rejected by others, E, continues to love someone who no longer loves him. Question 48 says, in context, store, line 6 most nearly means A, knowledge, B, state, C, supply, D, quality, E, memory. Question 49 is saying, the second stanza, lines 9 through 16, suggests a relationship between A, spiritual and physical love, B, fantasy and reality, C, anatomy and possession, D, fate and free will, E, companionship, and loneliness. So for question 46, what the question is asking is, go back to line 4 to clarify what the question is based on and how you can tell who it is or if it's true or not. In line 47, the question is asking, who does the speaker make reference to when talking about line 5? In question 48, it's asking, within line 6, where referring to store, what is the author saying its meaning is? In line 49, it's asking, in line 9 through 16, what's the difference between the relationships and the characteristics of each relationship? It's always great to broaden your vocabulary because on the exam there may be words you don't know that you can look up and learn. So I will define the words that you don't recognize, and I will tell you all the definitions. The first word is conscious, and what that means is a group decision process that seeks the consent of others. Spurn, given, felt, done in return. Reciprocal, reject, despise. Autonomy, the right or condition of self-government. Disdain, feeling that someone or something is unworthy of one's consideration or respect. Ethereal, enchant, hold, spellbound. Lethargy, lack of energy. Perchance, by some chance, perhaps.